Hey guys, what's up? It's Brendan from Heartbreaker Guitars, and we are at the Santa Cruz booth at NAMM 2018, and I'm with Carolyn of Santa Cruz Guitars. Carolyn, how's the show going?
It's fabulous so far, thank you.
First off, thank you for partnering with Heartbreaker Guitars. We are huge fans, as you already know.
Yes.
So you guys having a good show then, huh?
It's great, yeah. We love being here. Get to see everybody once a year that we hardly get to see, so we're having a good time. Yeah.
We look forward to it, that's for sure. Anyway, well, could you walk us through some of the guitars? Tell us what's new.
Yeah, happy to.
Yeah.
Like always, being a custom shop, we do about 75-80% custom work. So we like to bring guitars that dealers already had in production, just kind of show off what we do on a normal basis. This here is a Brazilian Moon Spruce PJ, one of our smallest guitars. It's like a parlor size.
Wow.
This is old growth Brazilian rosewood back and sides. And then the Moon Spruce top is from a family in the Swiss Alps where they harvest this stuff at night based on the lunar cycle. So it's a pretty interesting process, and the family's been in business for over 500 years. So, Richard has wonderful relationships with a lot of these vendors. And then
where is it from?
The Swiss Alps. Yeah, so a European spruce, but a different variation on it. And it has our 42 style inlay on the body with a rosette, the top purple, and then the fingerboard extension. So just a really nice custom parlor guitar. Over here we have our FTC model. This is one that we reintroduced to the catalog 2 years ago for our 40th anniversary. So it's a carved back. You can see that there. And flame maple, of course. And then a flat top. So it's kind of like a flat top, arch top hybrid.
Wow.
So a lot of sustain, a lot of projection.
And what's this finish called?
It's a custom sunburst top. We call this our Georgia Peach. So yeah. We have a lot of, Richard likes edible names for our sunburst. So we have buttered toast and Georgia Peach. He said if it sounds like you can eat it, then it's probably good. So this one's been a lot of fun to bring back to the catalog. This here is a OM Grand that was customized with the tree back and sides. I know everyone is familiar with the famous tree. So I use that for the back and sides, also for the overlay, and the rosette as well.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
The tree, sure. Yeah, the tree itself, it was a log that the tree fell, I think it was over 500 years old, and it landed in a ravine, I believe in, I want to say Belize, but don't quote me on that. And for years it was kind of lost, and a gentleman was able to go down and take it up like one piece at a time. And it was used for furniture at first, and then I think somebody got the idea to make guitars with it. And it's a beautiful quilted mahogany, it sounds fantastic, and of course, it's like 5D. We joke if you stare at it long enough, a dolphin jumps out at you. So, yeah, it's a nice figuring to it.
I know Rick Turner a little while back had bought or built some guitars with this very wood.
Yeah. So a lot of our colleagues have been using it, and it's great wood to work with, and obviously looks great. So, yeah. And this has a really nice bear claw top on there, which we like using. This is our 34D model, no customizations needed. It's kind of like our standard old growth Brazilian rosewood back and sides. You see that there, and then 1930s Adirondack paired with it, Addy bracing, hot high glue. Has a forward shifted bracing, so it's really going for that pre-war vintage sound from the start. So vintage tinted top, Brazilian overlay.
Carolyn, one question I get a lot from customers is, what's the future of Brazilian rosewood? I mean, how long is it going to be around?
Excuse me. I'm not the best one to answer that. I think everyone that's using it responsibly right now is doing a good job. It is getting rarer and rarer to get. Luckily, shops like us, with Richard being in business over 40 years, he's been stockpiling it for a long time, has a nice collection. But it's one of those things. We're always on the lookout for good wood we can use, other alternatives. Richard's been dedicated to sustainability for a long time, so either finding old growth wood or wood that was cut down, used for different purposes like barns and houses and whatnot. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting few years. A lot more rosewood have joined the CITES list, like Cocobolo, African blackwood, stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be interesting what the next few years bring. But for now, we have it, and we have all our CITES paperwork, so we can ship the guitars without issue. So it's great. Yeah. I can keep going.
Yeah, let's see a couple more.
This is actually a new one for this year. This is the Catfish Special, which is for Catfish Keith, a blues player, phenomenal player. He played our 40th anniversary a couple of years ago, and people were just so blown away on how this small single-O guitar had so much sound and presence. So we basically did a custom version for him. This is flame mahogany back and sides, and top, of course. It has ivory bindings everywhere, the bone bridge pins. His specific model has a catfish inlay on the peg head, and then some bubbles inlay on the...
This is the guitar, though?
This is the guitar, yeah, kind of like the standard version of it without the inlays, yeah. But the nice thing about this guitar is the depth, has almost dreadnought depth.
Right.
So you get a lot of volume, a lot of bass response from something so small. So yeah, so we're excited about this one. And just another example too of an artist, will take one of our standard models and do a customized version of it.
Okay.
So you can kind of take anything we do and make it your own. So that's kind of what we're going for. Yeah. Pardon me. Oh.
If I could just ask you about one more. Could we take a look at that Koa, the little guy?
Sure.
Yeah. Wow.
So this is the Alcoa Firefly. Firefly is our smallest model, 24-inch scale length, and normally it's built with Indian rosewood back and sides and a cedar top. But this one we customized with this all-flame Koa. We just love building with this stuff. It's similar to mahogany in density, so it has nice clarity, nice separation between notes, and of course, cosmetically, it's just wonderful wood.
Did you say it's all Koa?
Yeah, this guitar is all Koa. Yeah. And we did Koa bindings as well, just to kind of give it that seamless look. But the Finnish guys do a great job. They, tape off the bindings so we can get a nice contrast of color when they do that edge burst there. And then just our standard Firefly neck. And
now, is this a little bit bigger than? Would you classify this as a travel size guitar? Like how do you describe it?
It's funny. It's Richard's. It's a convenient guitar to carry. The best thing about this is as amplification has come more into play, people can get these and put a pickup in it. So if you're playing around, it's easy to travel with, but it sounds great as an acoustic. But you can plug it in to make it sound. It has a really big sound for a small body guitar.
Because it seems a little bit bigger than some of the other travel size guitars I've seen.
Yeah, I think it's more of like a shrunken down version of a jumbo. It has that nice large lower bout. Yeah, but real nice and balanced, but still loud. For a small instrument. So he's done really well with the small body guitars. He doesn't want them to sound like they're less than. These are still, you can still play.
Get great tone.
Exactly, get great tone, great sustain, good projection, and something that's smaller. So.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations on all your
Thank
success.
you.
You guys are really just
Thanks so much.
building some spectacular instruments.
Yeah, we're excited to be working with you guys.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for everything, Carolyn, and spending the time with us. And it's Brendan from Heartbreaker Guitars. We're signing off from the Santa Cruz booth with Carolyn Sills of Santa Cruz Guitars, NAMM 2018.